how you doing?
I am spectacular. My head, I'm pretty sure it's killed completely. I have had a few lapses of memory, I will be honest.
Well, that's been ongoing. You can't blame.
I know. It's hard to tell what's normal.
Yes. So what's going on this weekend, girl, in the fine city of Atlanta?
Since the lovely Dirty Underwear Crash Clark is with us, I'm going to start by, I'm sure this is going to rip havoc on traffic this weekend. It is the yearly Atlanta Greek Festival on Claremont, and holy cow, Claremont is going to be packed in.
That's gotten huge.
It's gotten huge.
It's such a big festival that they bus you into the church where they have this huge thing, and I love going every year.
Where do you park then? Do you park down like at the Sam's?
Yeah, they have like these designated areas, and then you take the shuttle to the actual festival. Oh, yeah, it's monstrous.
No, listen, I ain't taking no bus. Any event that I got to get on a bus.
But that is such a non-Barnes thing.
I am not going on a bus.
You and Steve Craig.
He won't do a bus either?
No, remember he wanted front row parking at Music Midtown, or he wasn't going to go?
That sounds like me. Yeah, sorry, Queen.
No. Yeah, so I was curious what Crash's suggestions were. I guess take the bus.
Yeah.
Which
Uber.
means Barnes and...
Just
you
Uber.
could Uber.
Yeah.
You could. It's very smart. Now that is a rich man talking. There you go.
Just to Uber? Okay.
Yeah, Uber's for the rich.
Well, you know how you don't Uber for the rich, which is what I do? You go to the nearest place where you can park and Uber from there.
Yeah, that's a Uber hack. I know about that.
That's a Barnes Uber hack.
So I wasn't going to talk about this, but now you reminded me. Larry David, you know who that is, right?
Hell yeah, I bought tickets.
Did you? Those tickets are insane, Barnes. That are insane. They're so expensive.
Queen. That's
What?
why I park close to my locations and then take Uber to save money.
But you always argue with me that I say you're bougie. You are so bougie. Here's the thing about Larry David tickets. I don't know if you noticed. The cheapest in the very end is $100. The VIP tickets go for, I'm sure, up to $1,000. And the weird thing is he won't release the tickets until 14 days before the performance.
Maybe so you won't scalp.
It's just weird.
I don't know.
Yeah, but that's kind of normal, especially lately.
Larry David?
Sometimes you don't see the tickets in your app until the day before or day of.
Yeah. My Hootie tickets are still not in my app. And that's tomorrow.
I got my Hootie tickets right now.
Hootie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my ticket, the cash out for 2 tickets to Larry David. You want to guess, Crash, how much they were?
For 2?
Yep.
I'd say altogether $1,000.
Yep.
Nope. $817.
That's insane. For Larry David?
It's kind of a once-in-a-lifetime thing,
it's a
though.
once-in-a-lifetime.
You know, Queen, it's not one of those things where somebody tours all the time. This is like an event.
Larry David, I just okay. Anyway, I'm sorry. That's not even. Let me start. But that's not even done anything. Let's start out with the 99X shows because we are killing it, and I am actually going to one of these shows. I've requested tickets. I will be there. Talking about the Black Pumas on Sunday. They're going to be at the Tabernacle. They do that song Colors, and Randy's church sings their music all the time. It's a big to-do.
Oh, my favorite color.
We love them.
I love them at the
Yes.
Tabernacle. Also on Friday, of course, you already blew my. I can't say blew my.
What,
can't say
girl?
that, can I? You ruined it. Already talking about it ahead of time. But Hootie and the Blowfish
Well, it's a blowfish, so, you know, you can blow.
with their summer camp with Trucks tour, and of course, this is also extremely exciting. Collective Soul will be there with Edwin McCain, and you know I love the boys from Stockbridge. My favorite's Dean. I like both of them.
Are you going?
I will not be there 'cause I can't go. Sorry. I can't go.
Okay.
I'll be out of town. I'm going up to Nashville for the day.
Okay, go see Fram.
We'll go see Fram.
Come on.
Yeah. And you know, I don't really ever get to talk about concerts during the week, but I cannot let the Creed concert go. I mean, come on. September 25th at Ameris with Three Doors Down. And you know why I talk about Three Doors Down? Because I saw one of them nude at a 99X concert back in the day. So I'm just, I have special memories. And of course, also Kings of Leon. You've been talking about this. Can We Please Have Fun tour? Is that not the best name for a tour?
It is a great name.
Love them.
Girl, you keep changing this I saw him nude story. It's been 3 different bands now. Which one is it?
You just mind your beeswax.
Okay.
I didn't see the guy's face, only his head.
Okay. You've
Sorry.
told this story 3 times with 3 different bands now in your segment.
I'm glad you're keeping track,
I
Barnes.
am.
And the same punchline.
never let the truth get in the way of a good story. All right. Listen, the Atlanta Braves versus the Cincinnati Reds. The truest.
That's plural, Queen. Reds.
That's it. Okay, here's my other complaint. Why can't people come up with creative names for sports teams? Red.
They used to be called the Red Stockings.
Now that's a good name.
There you go.
Now that's a good name. Thank you, Barnes. Leslie, Jim.
Jim.
Crash. So I told you.
Jimmy's not here.
I hit my head, y'all. For God's sake.
What?
I hit my head.
Crash is now Jimmy in his head.
No one cares. Listen, it's starting to get a little chilly in the air, and one of the things to do outside is coming to an end, which is one of my favorite things at Phipps Plaza, the Sunset Cinema on the Green. Tonight they're showing 16 Candles. What a gay favorite! I love that.
Hey, Queen. The high today is 86. Just in case you want to save that line, maybe.
Well, so sun goes down, it goes down to the 70s, which is very chilly for me. Very chilly for the Queen. My nips get a little chicky.
Okay.
Chiclets, they get turned into chiclets before you know it, honey.
Okay.
Listen, this is very exciting. You guys are going to be surprised that I like this, but Friday night, Georgia's most exciting live sporting event, NFC live cage fighting, honey. Down, and they're right next to the Brave Stadium, the MMA, and something called MUAY Thai Fights. Is that my Thai Fights? I never heard of that. But the fun thing about these things is that they let the amateurs do it as well. So it's professional, and then the amateurs get in there. It is.
Oh, that's the best.
Oh my God, it's fantastic. It's so violent and masculine. I love it. Listen, Little Shop of Horrors is one of my favorite movies. Remember Rick Moranis? I just loved it.
Absolutely. One of my favorite. I still play the soundtrack.
Love, love, love it. Well, Serenbe, where, the bougie rich people live. Barnes, you're not even allowed in Serenbe.
Okay, good.
It's that bougie. So just south of the city, they're very artsy. Everyone down there smokes a little wacky weed on Friday night. It's those kind of people. They are having it's called Under the Tent series, still outside. And this is, I guess, big news. Local American Idol alumni Melinda Doolittle is going to be Audrey. That's the plant. She's playing the plant. And then Deanna DeGarmo, love her as Audrey. She's been on the show before, Deanna DeGarmo.
I think in the late 90s, maybe.
Yeah, she's cute from Conyers.
Yes, I remember that from Idol. Yep.
Yeah, so the live music at Serenbe, fantastic.
Now remember, Queen, Audrey is the lead female. Audrey 2 is the plant. He names Audrey after the plant because he's in love with Audrey,
Crash.
the lady.
It's his favorite movie. Don't confuse him. He hit his head.
I love that movie. So this is going to sound like I like opera, which as a gay man, I just never have got into it. So Atlanta Opera is trying to get more people in. So there is a really famous opera called La Boheme. It's Italian.
La Boheme.
No, it's Boheme, sweetie.
Boheme.
No, it's Boheme. The H is silent.
Look, if they're trying to get more people in, just quit singing opera.
Well, here's the
I love that Crash is weighing in on the correct pronunciation.
here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. They're doing a La Boheme. So last January they did La Boheme, the whole boring one. So now it turns out Rent. You've heard of Rent, the Broadway series, was based on La Boheme. Because La Boheme was set during, I don't know, some kind of plague. But then Rent was during the AIDS crisis. They wrote a new one for the period of COVID. So the 18th they're going to do Rent, and then the 19th they're going to do the COVID one. And so it's updated music, and don't let this freak you out, Barnes. They're going to be in the audience singing. It's immersive.
Oh, no chance. And I got to take a bus to get there too. And it's opera.
And it's $800 a ticket.
Over.
All right. Last but not least, I'm going to say this guy's name. You know who he is. Brett Goldstein.
Love Brett Goldstein.
You know, Leslie, does anybody else know who Brett Goldstein is?
It's Roy.
Roy
Ted Lasso.
Kent from Ted Lasso. So
Come on.
He's going to be at the Fox. He has an act on the road where it's sort of comedy and he talks. What I did not know about him, he is like rich. He co-executive producer for Ted Lasso as well as a star in that Shrinking show with Jason Segel. Co-executive produces that.
Yeah, he is.
The guy is on fire.
He's super funny too, and I'm so mad I can't see that show.
Leslie, if you want tickets,
sold out.
Since we have one more second, I will say roller derby's in town, and maybe Crash can go up and find a new wife. I don't know. It just seems like your kind of crowd.
Yeah, it does seem. That'd be a good match.
Doesn't it? And they're going to be at the Ackworth Community Center, Peach State versus the girls from Knoxville. They get sweaty and rough, and I just don't like it. But anyway, I think a lot of people do.
Appreciate it, Queen. I'm still going through the ladies at Dixie Speedway. I'll go to them next.
No, Crash will be at La Boheme.
Yes.
Did not. Thank you, girl.
Thank you, hon.
Thank
This
you.
is the Morning X. We're sorry. It's 99X.